this point, you know, if we weren't happy to take care of it, we paid for the fees or whatever costs it would have taken. The only thing I can do is apologize for not having this done in the proper sequence. I hope it doesn't adversely affect your decision. Any questions?
Well, no questions, Paul, and I don't want to be argumentative. I think it's a definite improvement. I think it looks good. You've done a very good job. I'm not criticizing them. I'm just being a little bit taken back that when you asked for this, weren't you aware of the fact that you had to have an abandonment take place first before you go ahead and do the project? Or I realize the council gave you approval, and probably they were negligent in doing that because they didn't know the procedure of having something done properly.
Well, I was aware that we needed an abandonment, but was under the impression that we had basically an okay to go forward with the project. In the interest of time, since we have a small construction window, we wanted to make sure that there was no construction on grounds when school started. We tried to get this going as fast as humanly possible. If we thought there were going to be complications with this Avenue M abandonment, we probably would have postponed it and done it the next construction season. And I'm sensitive to what you're talking about. We have committees at the school district, and whenever the board acts prior to their consideration, I understand the consternation that creates, and hopefully we'll learn from this and not repeat this in the future. But I'm sensitive to what you're talking about. I completely understand it. I wish I could go back and undo what was done, but I can't. If we go forward from this point, we'll do whatever it takes to make amends, or we'll do whatever we need to appease you guys and work with the city to make things right.
Thank you very much for your comments, Mr. Johnson.
Can I ask a question on the issue?
Yes.
When was this approved by the council? I'm curious as to the council not knowing what their protocols are, bypassing this by. I agree with you. You're going to do that by the honestly.
Accidents won't happen.
Okay. No, I agree. It looks. I think it looks wonderful. There's nothing that comparing it quite a bit.
No, I think what's taking place is a definite asset. I am not going to criticize that at all. I think that I want to thank him for doing something like that. It's just a protocol. But I personally, I'm speaking personally for myself now, I feel very slighted in the fact that this never came before excuse me, before the planning commission in order to give their insight as to what should take place now. As Mr. Chachis related, the sidewalk is supposedly too narrow. I wish you'd clarify that, Brad, one more time for Mr. Chachis to understand what the size of the sidewalk is got to be.
Well, there are 4 or 5, and then it goes up to, I think it's, I want to say 6 and 8. But in this area right here, it'd be a 4-foot sidewalk.
And that's what it is.
I don't know. This is a public works project. I don't respect public works.
Better get your tape out.
Sidewalk is 3 feet.
I'll lend you mine.
Based on the design of, that's going to be an abandoned portion. It's going to be a private sidewalk on private ground outside of the city ground.
It would be a private sidewalk used by the public as a public entity.
That question I couldn't answer. There's no, the sidewalk, with the idea of the abandoned being approved, is on school district property.
Yes. School district property, public property per se.
Okay.
And would it not require a 4-foot sidewalk? I'm asking for information. I'm not being.
According to our city ordinances, yes. That's the minimum with those sidewalks. It's 48 inches. If you go with ADA standards, it's 30
unfortunately, there are signs that we have such flexible streets, especially out in East City area where the school is located now. That was part of what they used to call East City, and that was all owned by the road. And they set the streets and set the
I'm sure that when they surveyed this, they took the city standards and
Yes, this incorporates a 20-foot drive lane from the center line over to the edge of the road.
Are there any other remarks or questions from the board? Okay, then I would like to entertain a motion for approval of the abandonment for Holy.
I'll make that motion. I'll second that.
I have a motion and a second on the floor. Is there any further discussion from the board or its members? There being none, we'll call for the question. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So ordered. Okay.
Besides, I want to put this is really actually up to the south.
It's a really good job.
Great job.
Okay, we will end with the public hearing on the, I'm sorry, myself, I should have waited until we, and I have to correct that. We're going to go back into the main meeting, and I'm going to address, yes. And we'll go to item number 4, discussion of the possible action items pertaining to the public hearing for the abandonment. Then I'm going to have to, can we allow that motion already?
Yeah, it's in there.
Okay, then it's all right. And we'll go on to item number 5, items for discussion possible action on the planning commission. For discussion and possible action, approval of home occupation permit for Alicia Perry to conduct medical billing business at DBA Alicia Perry Incorporated located at 31 Congress Court, Eden, Nevada. Anyone here for that?
I'm new to this area, so I'm not sure exactly what the proper protocol is, and so I'm shaking my boots over here after all the discussion of protocol, so I hope I'm pursuing it the right way. I've done medical billing out of my home. It has absolutely no traffic. It's all done strictly online. It services midwives across the country, in all 50 states. And I just call insurance companies and collect benefits and claim information. It has no impact on the local streets, neighbors. There's no traffic. It's all strictly done online. It's all remote.
Anybody got any questions, Alicia? All things are going on in operating. Yeah, just want to make sure. Is there any questions for the board, Alicia?
I'm just glad you make it with
May we have a motion to approve the application for a home occupation? We have a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
I'll say.
Second. Okay. Any further discussion on the item? There being none, call for the question. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? So ordered. Thanks, Alicia.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank you.
Okay. Number 2, considering item number 2, I am going to request, and we will table this item because at this time it pertains to something that we've already authorized, and if there's any complaints or whatnot, it has to go before our attorney first and then possibly out of our hands because we've approved the application. If there's any policies of the application, that will have to be handled through the legal form and the city council, not the planning commission. So we're going to, as far as we're concerned, I'm requesting that it be tabled and be put on the next agenda after the discussion with the would be up to the city council. That's out of our hand. It would have to be through the legal and the city council to do that.
Is there a motion to table?
Yeah. Asking for a motion.
I'll make that motion.
Have a second? I have a second. Any other discussion on the item? Hearing none, call for the question. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? So ordered. All right, we'll go to item number 6, minutes. We all have it.
My discussion.
Yeah, your special.
Yes, I went over them very thoroughly, and I didn't see any mistakes anymore. I'll make a motion to accept. You want to start with the August 8th one?
Yeah. First was first.
Okay, August 8th minutes, I make a motion to accept.
Motion and a second on the floor. Any discussion on the minutes?
Okay.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So ordered. Motion.
Okay, so let somebody else do it. What about you, Pat? You want to make a motion?
You'd like to do it.
I can move the accept the minutes and the others.
Okay. I'll second that.
Any further discussion or questions? Everybody call the question. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So ordered. Okay. We'll go to item number 7, reports.
I don't have anything this time.
I didn't ask you that.
Well, I knew you were going to ask me. No
Larry?
report.
Kurt?
I don't know, I'm not sure if this is the proper place to bring this up, but there were discussion in previous meetings about dealing with dilapidated and abandoned properties. That has been brought up to the EDC and discussed in that forum also. I do have a list of questions and concerns, and some of them have been answered because of what Brad and Randy Lee have brought forth to the EDC. But I would like to give these to the council for the members of this commission to review and look at. And I have extra copies for the public if they want to see these also about dealing with this. And I do appreciate Brad coming through with information about it. You can have the rest of them. Many issues that can be discussed in terms of how the city handles those issues.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it? All right, and we'll make my report. I've had some criticism because of the lack of people in the community knowing about the cleanup or whatnot, and misconception of what's happening. And I'm sorry to say that I've gone out of my way and done the best I can with our news media to let people know what we're doing. The plan was always originally to take section by section and clean up a section. We don't do the whole town in one day. And there was an article in the newspaper last week. I don't know if there was one in there yet today. I submitted a map to them time and time again as to what streets or where to where they were cleaning up. They've never published one yet. Even some of the comments I've made to them so that they can whatever. And anyway, right now we're in Edison Terrace area. We did 2 streets of the terrace last week. We're going to do the other 2 streets this week. I personally go out on Friday and pass out a flyer to every home on those streets, every one of them. And I do that on my own. I print them myself and I take them up to them and I put them out. Now, we've had success, as a matter of fact, quite a good success.